Gary's a mechanic. He's spent 3 decades building his business, but it's about to come crashing down. And he says it's thanks to the developers building a unit block next door. Blokes you might recognise from their last appearance on this show.
So what's Channel 9 doing here? Move your video, you're not allowed, you're going to get sued. You're going to get sued for this. You're going to get sued. Bring it on.
This is Dia Kara Ali.
What we did was we kept our gate locked to protect ourselves from their violence.
Last time the Karialis made it onto our screens, council workers were spat on, bricks were thrown.
They disregarded us and our demands.
In 2019, brothers Dia and Mustafa Kariali were found guilty of contempt of court after they built a religious retreat in Western Sydney without development approval.
This is religious persecution.
Dia Kara Ali is the Executive General Manager of Stonehenge Constructions, and his company has become embroiled in a building row.
Take me on, go. I'll call my lawyer. Bring it on. Call my lawyer.
We're just a little business trying to survive.
Gary Papadetros is a mechanic. 33 years ago, he started out small in inner Sydney. Today, he's built up a respected and reputable business, high-tech automotive at Mascot.
It was just a goal. It was a big goal to achieve, to become one of the biggest.
Now he's facing closure because his building is falling apart.
So we may have to downsize, we may have to get rid of half of the workers. We're not sure where we're going to end up yet.
And this is what he says is to blame. A new unit block built next door, which has been under construction since 2019.
Originally we didn't have a concern because we thought everything was going to be smooth like it should have been. But once the minute they started, everything started falling apart.
We started putting monitoring devices on the building around various cracks.
Building?
Correct.
Yeah.
On this building to monitor cracks, movements, taking photographic evidence periodically every month to validate the movement, notifying authorities from Safe Work to government departments to council that there was an issue. Up there.
Marcus Pavlakis is a building construction auditor. He claims the issues are so significant a regulator should have stepped in.
There were structural changes in the building happening rapidly, which you start getting very concerned about.
Marcus's company, PNP Group, has compiled an extensive brief of evidence. Photos, videos. Watch as building debris lands on a customer's car.
The site's never been a safe site. People have had to walk on the main roads because the footpaths are blocked with trucks. We've sent videos to council, we've sent videos to Safe Work. Nothing has been done at all.
And there's a mountain of paperwork, alleged proof of what PMP says is shonky building and safety failures.
We have, hundreds of communications backwards and forwards. There's over 15 safety breaches next door from Safe Work. Nothing's been done.
PMP claims the excavation of the development and the new building's foundations have caused Gary's building to rotate, leaving cracks and faults.
When a building is engineerily designed, regardless of the age, and it moves either left or right, down or sideways, that things are going to start to break. And that's what's happened here.
When they started excavating is when the major problems started. The walls started cracking, the floors where the hoists were all broke open. We've had major water leaks from the roof because the building has rotated. So the roof, the asbestos is broken everywhere.
And you don't need specialised equipment to see what they're talking about.
We've had rotations of the structural components of the building have moved, up to 50 mil across different areas. We've had drop downs of pylons close to around 100 mil. We've had substantial voids underneath the slab lines of up to 200, 300 mil.
Marcus Pavlakis says the movement is comparable to damage in the 2011 Christchurch earthquake.
And then you can see on the building here as we go along, particularly here. Oh, wow. the fractures,
And
drops.
that's a major construction point, isn't it,
Correct.
really?
Yeah, that's a solid structural pillar that's just basically dropped, fractured, and all been pulled.
Marcus believes it's basically irreparable.
If you need any evidence of the damage, just take a look at this pillar and this wall. The gap between is massive and it's growing.
It used to be flush.
We've had explosions of windows just popping because of the rotation of fractures in the building. They've just exploded. The rear, the guttering and roofing systems have buckled.
We've had cars damaged, we've had cars written off, we've had scaffolding fall from the 8th floor, crushed customers' cars.
Gary says he tried to talk with some workers on the site, but claims the response was less than helpful.
We've had them tipping cement falling on cars, and then we go to talk to them, and then they throw the cement at us while we're trying to talk to them.
He even claims he's been threatened.
We've spoken on so many occasions, we've been threatened.
Bayside Council has not yet issued an occupancy certificate for the unit block, meaning the building stands empty and the apartments can't be sold. The case looks like heading to the Land and Environment Court. Gary and Marcus have even appealed directly to the wealthy developer.
And we haven't really had any support, not from councils, not from anyone. We've lodged so many complaints in and nothing has been done. Everyone's just turning a blind eye on this guy.
But after all that, the row looks like it'll end up in the Supreme Court.
I've been told that either way we're going to have to be shut down. We're going to have to close the doors anywhere between a year and 2, which pretty much we're going to jeopardise the whole business. So 33 years of work is going to go downhill.
How much has this cost you so far?
Oh, we've probably spent over 600,000-700,000 so far, and we're nowhere into it yet. We haven't even reached the courts yet. But am I going to give up? No,
Why?
because I'm determined to fight for what's right.
How do you see this ending?
You can see why people just walk away. It becomes very stressful. You know, it destroys obviously businesses and property, destroys marriages, destroys a lot of things.
Do something about it.
They don't care. They're just going ahead with it day by day, and they're not worried about ruining someone's life at all.
What a mess. You deserve better, Gary.